Hello everyone, this is Al, Red Sox fan, coming to you from Al, Red Sox fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. And we're going to take a look at Action PC Baseball 2022, just released today, actually. And it's going to be a first look at gameplay. The chalkboard. Is it moving smoother? Things like that. Ron Juckett will be doing an unboxing on his Twitch channel tomorrow. Dave Gardner, our good friends, Dave Gardner, has put up a video earlier today. So you can check that out. Also remember to check out Ron Juckett, Retro Sports Network on Twitch. I believe he'll do a full video unboxing. He'll go into a lot of different things. I like to, when I purchase Action PC games, look at the chalkboard, the gameplay, as I put it. I know they're going to have a great stat package. So this is what I like to look at. I'll tell you what I like already. I've played a little bit, some exhibition games offline. It does seem smoother, the animation of the ball and everything. At least to me it does. Now, I've chosen to use a community-created league. It's pretty interesting. It's kind of a fun league, and these teams are made up. These teams are made up of players from 1960 to 1979. They're like an all-star team of players. You might see a doppelganger. I believe Sparky Lyle plays on both teams. I've chosen Red Sox and Yankees. I'll be playing as the Red Sox. We have some fine people in the chat here with us. Dave Gardner, again, he did a video earlier that I'll be checking out later. And Ron Juckett will be doing, I'm pretty sure Uncle Ron on his Twitch channel, Retro Sports Network, will be doing a video unboxing. Dave says, I'm playing a game 15 freaking inning and I want to go to bed. Kurt Berglund. Merry Christmas to one and all, of course. Kurt Berglund says, hi, Al, watching from O'Hare Airport. Kirk is going to go take a nice vacation with his lovely wife. Well-deserved. And Brad Church is here. Great game. Played the first 4 games of the 2021 season. Excellent, Brad. What did you think of it? I liked the animation. There are a couple other things. You can change the field quickly, which I liked. The only thing when you get a new game, it messed up all my fields again. And I have to go back and reload them. That's the only thing. I wish it didn't do that. Jim L's here. He says, hi, Al and Dave. Got the 2022 game today, too. So what are your thoughts, everyone who's got it? All right, so let's start off. And again, we're just going to play this game, as I'm not tired yet. So I'll be playing as the Red Sox, players made up from 1960 to 1979. Our starting lineup will be Reggie Smith in center, Felix Mantilla at second. Jim Rice is the DH batting third. Rico Petrocelli, the cleanup hitter, he's at short. Dwight Evans in right. Tony Canigliaro bats sixth. He's in left field. Malzone is at third. That's Frank Malzone. The boomer George Scott at first, batting eighth. And Carlton Fisk does the catching. He will bat ninth. Bill Lee, a Yankee killer, he's a left-handed hurler. His projected stats are 17 and 12. Again, this is a community-created league. And Dave Gardner has just given us an update. Just did a suicide squeeze for the walk-off win. Sweet! Awesome sauce, my friend. Whitey Ford, a staple of the New York Yankees, will get the start. He's projected in this league to go 22 and 6, 2.97 ERA. He's an 8 range on the mound. Elston Howard, behind the plate, 9 range, 6 arm. At first, Bill Muscarin, 7 defensive range. Randolph's an 8 defensive range at second. The higher the number, the better. Dent, Bucky Dent, yes, Bucky Dent. He's an 8 at short. Cleet Boyer, outstanding at third, 9 range when it comes to defensive range. Roy White is in left field, 10 defensive range, 3 arm. Arm's not so bueno. Mickey Mantle's in center, 6 range, 7 arm. And Reggie Jackson is in right. He has a 4 range with a 4 arm. So Reggie Smith will lead things off, switch hitter, batting righty. against the left-handed hurling Ford. Ford deals to Smith. We're swinging away. And excellent, excellent. Reggie Smith walks. Smith at first. Skowron holding him on for Felix Mantilla. Mantilla. We're going to play hit and run here. There goes Smith. Fly ball left field. Roy White runs out of room. Count goes to 0-2. We take the hit and run off. Yankees probably going to want to try to turn 2 in the infield. Howard sets the target. Ford deals to Mantilla. Oh, slide step over. Smith gets back. That was a nice move. Skowron applied the tag. Ford looks to first, now in at the plate. Pitch once again to Felix Mantilla. Fly ball center field. Mantle coming in. Out number 1. Smith retreats quickly to first. From what I'm seeing, is a chalkboard is a lot smoother. I agree with you, Jim L. Chalkboard is a lot smoother. Kurt Berglund says the photo resolution seems sharper. Yes, it does. It seems slightly sharper. Or it's sharper. There's a difference with the animation. And I do like that. Again, when I buy this type of game, and I like all my games, I have card and dice games, all different kind of sports, but when I buy a PC game, that is supposed to be a PC game, not a port for card and dice. I want the animation. That's what I want. Of course, I want the good engine also, which I believe Action PC, in my opinion, does have. 1 out, 1 on for Jim Ed Rice. 4 deals to Rice, and he strikes out. Inside corner, catches him looking with the curveball. Couldn't pull the trigger. 2 outs. Smith will be off on contact. Rico Petrocelli steps to the plate. We stacked our lineup with all right-handed hitters except for the switch-hitting Smith. Howard sets up inside. The pitch to Petrocelli. Grounder past the mound. Dent charges. And wow, did he zip that ball to Skowron, and they just get Petrocelli. We go to the bottom of the first. No score. Bill Lee is on the bump. I like to call him the Yankee killer. Lee, again, projected numbers 17-12 with a 3.40 ERA, whip of 1.31. Fields his position pretty well defensively. Defensive range of an 8. Dave Gardner says, yes, the animation is very smooth. It is. I could tell right away when I was playing the exhibition games. I was like, whoa, this is much better. Behind the plate, Carlton Fisk, 7 range, 9 arm. The Boomer, George Scott, 9 range at first. Mantilla's a 5 range at second. Petrocelli's a 7 range at short. Malzone is a 7 range at third. Canigliero's in left, 5 range, 6 arm. Smith is an 8 range, 7 arm in center. And Dwight Evans, 9 range, 9 arm in right. The Yankees starting lineup, Willie Randolph to lead things off, followed by Thurman Munson, he's the DH. Roy White in left, Mantle in center. Batting 5th, doing the catching, Elston Howard. Bill Moose Skowron bats 6th. Reggie Jackson in right, bats 7th. Clete Boyers at 3rd, he bats 8th. And Bucky Bleeping Dent bats 9th and plays short. So Randolph, 8 bunter. Let's bring our corners in. Did you know you can also press the... Okay, that's fine. So you can press a button instead of doing the clicks. I don't mind. I like the clicks. Corners in. So Malzone in at 3rd. So that's something different. I don't see anything different here. Again, I'm looking just at the chalkboard. That's what we're looking at. And I noted, like we've said, the animation's much better. Corners playing in. Lee deals to Willie Randolph. Grounder, right side. Scott can't make the play. Mantilla has it. Lee covers the bag for out number 1. Let's watch that replay. Watch how Lee gets over there. Look at the animation. Very smooth. And hustling down the line was Willie Randolph, but they just get him. 1 out, bases empty for the Yankee captain. Well, he was a Yankee captain. I don't know who's captain on this team. Thurman Munson, DH today. Lee's ready. Fisk sets the target. The pitch to Munson. White on deck. Grounder to Malzone at third. Zips it to Scott. 2 down. 2 down. Malzone very solid at third base. Base is empty for the switch hitting Roy White. He will bat righty. Mickey Mantle on deck. Another switch hitter. Lee nods his head. The slow leg kick and the pitch to Roy White. Fly ball. Right center field and deep. Off the wall. Evans plays it. The relay throw not in time. It is a 2-out triple for Roy White. Mickey Mantle steps to the plate on deck. Elston Howard, pick your poison here. And again, you see these guys aren't going to they're not going to chase bad pitches here. Mantle with almost an 11% chance of walking. You don't want to pitch aggressive. We're just going to pitch to him. Let's see if we can get him with a breaking pitch. Hopefully that's what they call. Lee with the slow leg kick. He deals to Mickey Mantle. Grounder right side. Mantilla charges. Throws to Scott. And they strand White at third. Good job by Bill Lee. Top of the second, no score. Due up for the Red Sox. Evans, Canigliaro, and Malzone. Dwight Evans steps to the plate. Right-hand batting right fielder. He awaits the offering from Ford. Pitch inbound. Evans swings. Deep short. Dent has it. Fires a strike to Bill Muscarin. 1 away. The animation is a lot smoother in this version. Tony Canigliaro steps to the plate. He's playing left field today. Yastrzemski on the bench for the moment. Here's the pitch to Tony C. Canigliaro swings. Fly ball. Shallow center. Mickey Mantle makes the catch. 2 down. Base is empty for Frank Malzone. Malzone's the third baseman. Yankees infield outfield looks straight away and normal. Howard goes through the signs. Whitey nods his head. The leg kick and the pitch to Malzone. Malzone grounds it to his counterpart Boyer, who throws him out. Oh, the ball gets away from Skowron. Malzone scampers to second. That will be a throwing error on a usually sure-handed Cleet Boyer. Keeps the inning alive for George the Boomer Scott. The pitch to the Boomer. Will he go boom? Swing and a miss, down to a knee. The side is retired. Dave Gardner says, I'm modifying all my team colors so home is white background and away is colored background. Looks very nice. Very cool. Very cool. Bill Lee takes the mound, bottom of the second. Due up for the Yankees, Howard, Skowron, and Jackson. Here's the pitch to Elston Howard from Bill Lee. Slowly hit the third. Malzone charges, throws, and they've got him. Threw off balance, but made a good throw to Scott. 1 out. Here's Bill Moose Skowron. Skowron has some pop. Right-handed first baseman. Jackson on deck. Fisk goes through the signs. The spaceman nods his head. The slow windup and the pitch to Skowron. Inside, jammed him. Pop up left side. Malzone and Petrocelli converging. Malzone calling for it. And that's out number 2. So Frank's been a busy beaver at third. 2 outs, base is empty for Reggie Jackson. Left-hand batting right fielder. Cleet Boyer on deck. Dent in the hole. Lee deals to Jackson. Fly ball center field. Smith coming in, and that's out number 3. It's a pitcher's duel so far here in the Bronx. Top of the third, no score. Due up for the Red Sox. Fisk, then the top of the order, Smith and Mantilla. The pitch to Pudge. And Fisk singles off Ford to center. Takes a wide turn around first. I love that. You see, it's much more smoother, even with the turn around first. It's really cool. Top of the order, Reggie Smith. He's a horrible bunter. Smith walked his first time up. He's going to take. Ooh, strike inside corner. 84-mile-per-hour fastball. We're going to play hit and run. There goes Fisk. Smith swings, grounds it foul, third base side. 0-2 count. We take the hit and run off. Yankees hoping to turn 2. Howard sets the target, the pitch to the Red Sox center fielder, Reggie Smith. And he walks. Second time, Smith draws a walk. Fisk gets to second. No outs, 2 on for Felix Mantilla, another horrible bunter. Mantilla flew out to center. He's 0 for 1. The pitch to Mantilla. And he strikes out. Big swing and a miss. He swung at the ball in the dirt. First base is occupied, so no need for the tag by Howard. 1 out for Jim Ed Rice. Rice is 0 for 1. Ford takes a deep breath. He rocks and deals to Rice. Rice, base hit, left center field. Fisk hits third. Mantle puts a charge on it. 58% chance of scoring. We will hold Fisk. Bases are juiced for Rico Petrocelli. Come on, Rico, just hit this thing deep in the air. And Fisk will score. On deck, Dwight Evans. The pitch to Petrocelli, 0 for 1. Rico, swing and a miss. What was he looking for? Oh, my Lord. 2 down. Bases juiced. Dwight Evans, can he come up with a clutch hit here for the Red Sox? Fisk at third, Smith at second, Rice at first. The pitch to Dewey from Ford. Grounder to Dent. Dent flips to Randolph. They get the force on Rice, and the Red Sox squander a golden opportunity. They leave them loaded. Bottom of the third, no score here in the Bronx. Boyer, Dent, Randolph to face the spaceman Bill Lee. The pitch to Clete Boyer. Line shot to center deep, and Reggie Smith makes the running catch as he reaches up before it can rattle around in the monuments. 1 out. Nice play by Reggie Smith. Let's watch that again. Boyer laces that ball to center. Smith got an excellent jump on it. So with 1 out, the number 9 batter, the shortstop Bucky Dent. Lee's ready to work. The pitch to Dent. Dent base hit, right center. Smith cuts it off. Dent! Hustle double. Oh my Lord, Bucky Dent. A hustle double. He's in scoring position with 1 out. Top of the order, Willie Randolph. He's 0 for 1. On deck, Munson. The pitch to Randolph. Grounder to Petrocelli, ranging towards the bag. Throws to Scott. Dent stays put. No, Dent goes to third. Wow, he is quite adventurous on those base paths. So Petrocelli came in. Dent balked like he was going to go back and took off as soon as Petrocelli released the ball. 2 outs. Dent 90 feet away. Munson steps to the plate. White on deck. Thurman's 0 for 1. He grounded to Malzone at third. Lee rubs up the baseball. Now he's back up on the bump. Toes the rubber. The pitch to Munson. Fly ball center field. Smith coming in. And that's out number 3. Dent is stranded at third. Top of the fourth. No score here in the Bronx. Due up for the Red Sox. Canigliaro, Malzone, and Scott. Tony C's 0 for 1. Howard sets the target. The pitch to Canigliaro. Fly ball center field. Mantle on his horse to his left. Reaches out, makes the grab. 1 down. Canigliaro kicks the dirt. Now I'll bring up Frank Malzone. He's 0 for 1. The pitch to Big Frank. Malzone, fly ball, shallow left. White snares it. 2 down. Both teams only have 2 hits. The Yankees have made an error. The Red Sox have left so far 5 runners on base. The Yankees 2. Here's the boomer. Scott struck out his first at-bat, looking to do better this time against Ford. Howard sets up inside. The pitch from Whitey. Scott swings, fly ball, center field. Mantle again to his left, and the side is retired. Bottom of the fourth, no score here in the Bronx. Due up for the Yankees. White, Mantle, and Howard to face the spaceman Bill Lee. Roy White tripled off the right center field wall, but was stranded at third. The pitch to White. Base hit, and that's extra bases. Will he get another triple? Yes, he will. Holy cow, a leadoff triple for Roy White. Yankees hope to fare better this time around. No outs, and here comes Mickey Mantle. Mantle is 0 for 1. The pitch to the Mick. Grounder back to Lee. Lee throws to Scott. White holds at third. So a good job by Bill Lee trying to wiggle out of it one more time. 1 out. White at third for Elston Howard. Howard grounded to third. He's 0 for 1. Scouring on deck. They play charge here at Yankee Stadium. Lee's ready. The pitch to Elston Howard. And that's a base hit to right. 1-0 Yankees as White trots in from third. Now I'll bring up Bill Moose scouring. Fisk sets the defense. Red Sox hoping to turn 2. The pitch to the Moose. Fly ball right field. Deep corner. And Evans is there. He makes the catch. Fires it back into Mantilla as Howard retreats to first. 2 outs for Reggie Jackson. Jackson's 0 for 1. The pitch to Mr. October. And his swing and a miss at the slow breaking ball. But the Yankees strike first and lead 1-0. Top of the 5th. It'll be Fisk, then the top of the order, Smith and Mantilla. Whitey Ford back up on the bump. He's pitched quite well. 4 innings, 2 hits, no runs, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. The pitch to Pudge, who's 1 for 1. Fisk swings. He's 2 for 2. Base hit to center. Tying run at first. No outs. Top of the order, Reggie Smith. Again, we cannot bunt to save our lives on this team. The pitch to Smith. Howard has a word with Ford. Back behind the plate. Pitch inbound. Smith swings. Fly ball. That's carrying deep right center field. Reggie Jackson on the move. He makes the catch. Fisk retreats to first. 61% chance to tag. He's going to try the throw. And he is safe. Oh, yes, we needed that. Oh, a hustle play by Carlton Fisk. He pops up at second, clapping his hands, imploring Mantilla to knock him in. Felix is 0 for 2. Felix is 0 for 2. Do we go? Do we let him hit? That's the question. We got lots of good players on the team. We could go to Pete Reynolds, who actually hit lefties pretty well, but Whitey Ford just wipes out lefties. We only have 2 catchers on the team, and there are injuries turned on. Joe Foy. 253. Mike Andrews, lefties, 286. Rick Burleson, 287. Ford would bring that average down a bit. Mantilla's got some good pop. Mantilla's due. We'll stick with Felix Mantilla. Ford to Mantilla. Base hit to right. Come on. And Fisk scores. Felix Mantilla comes through in the clutch. We had faith in Mantilla. It's a 1-1 ball game now. Let's watch the replay. And the wrong photo, but that's okay, I guess. They still have that bugaboo. So Mantilla singles in Fisk. He's at first with 1 out. It's a 1-1 ball game. The Red Sox quickly tie it after the Yankees took the lead in the bottom of the 4th. Here's the pitch to Jim Ed Rice. He's 1 for 2. Rice swings. Base hit to center. Here come the Red Sox. Mantilla hits second. Mantle has it. And Mantilla will hold. Only a 53% chance of making it. So Mantilla at second. Rice at first. 1 out for Rico Petrocelli. He has not been too suave. He's 0 for 2. The pitch to Petrocelli. Petrocelli grounds it to Boyer. Boyer makes a diving stop from his knees to Randolph. Randolph pivots and throws to Skowron. You won't see a prettier double play than that. Let's watch that over. Watch this diving play by Boyer. Then from his knees, he zips the ball to Randolph, who pivots and throws to Bill Moose Skowron to get Ford out of the jam. The Red Sox do tie it. It's 1-1. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Bill Lee takes the hill one more time. He will face Boyer, who just turned who started that beautiful double play. Then it's Dent in the top of the order, Willie Randolph. Boyer's 0 for 1. He lined to center. The pitch to Cleat. Grounder to Petrocelli. Throws to Scott. 1 out. To the moans and groans of the Yankee fans here in the Bronx. Sox Arizona has joined us. Hope all is well. Check out that wonderful channel for all your Celtics live game and chat needs. Also the Red Sox and music and more. Sox Arizona. Bucky Dent's 1 for 1. The pitch to Bucky bleeping Dent. Randolph on deck. Ooh, swing and a miss on the Ephus pitch. Second K for Mr. Bill Lee, the spaceman. Randolph steps to the plate. Top of the order. Munson on deck. Randolph 0 for 2. Willie looking to get off the schneid. Bill Lee hoping to keep him on the schneid. Fisk wiggles the fingers. Lee shakes him off. Fisk not happy with that. Now the slow windup. The delivery to Randolph. And there's the base hit to left center field. Canigliaro throws it into his fellow paisano, Petrocelli. And Fisk just glares out at Lee. Once again, the charge is being played here at Yankee Stadium. Scott to hold Randolph on. Pickoff attempt. And Randolph gets back. Here's the pitch to Munson, who's 0 for 2. Line shot to right. Evans makes the catch. Shoe high as he tumbles on the grass. The side is retired. We go to the top of the 6th, knotted at 1. What a play by Dewey in right. That's that 9 range for you. And guess who leads off? Dwight Evans, followed by Tony Canigliaro and Frank Malzone. Evans is 0 for 2 off Ford. The pitch from Whitey. And he's 0 for 3. Big swing and a miss on the curve. 1 out for Canigliaro. He's 0 for 2. The pitch to Tony C. He's 0 for 3. Couldn't pull the trigger on the breaking pitch outside corner. 2 outs, base is empty. Ford looking to strike out the side. He's now struck out 6 Bostonians. Here's Frank Malzone. He's 0 for 2. The pitch from Ford to Big Frank. Malzone rips a shot. It is gone! Malzone goes the other way. Big Frank goes bippity-boppity boom to the moon. Boom goes the ball. And Frank Malzone will touch them all. So Big Frank Malzone gives the Red Sox a 2-1 lead. Here is the replay of the bippity-boppity boom to the moon, Alice. Malzone goes the other way. He went with the pitch. And he laces it down that short right field porch for a 2-1 Red Sox lead. Here comes the boomer. Can they go back-to-back jacks? The pitch to Scott. He's 0 for 2 off Whitey. And there's a base hit to left. He pulls it between Boyer and Dent. Scott gets his first hit. Number 9 batter, Carlton Fisk, is 2 for 2. The pitch to Pudge. Booyah, that ball! Oh, he got under it. He got under it. Jackson makes the catch. It sounded outstanding, but Fisk knew he just got under it. The side is retired, but the Malzone homer gives the Red Sox a 2-1 lead. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Yankee killer Bill Lee back up on the bump. He will face Roy White, Mickey Mantle, and Elston Howard. Once again, they are playing the charge here in the Bronx. White's 2 for 2. Bill Lee, he's ready to work. He doesn't shake off Fisk this time. They had quite a talking to in the dugout. The pitch to White. Grounder up the middle. Petrocelli diving stop. Pops up. Throws to Scott. 1 down. What a play by Rico Petrocelli. Mickey Mantle's 0 for 2. 1 swing of the bat. He could tie it, though. The pitch to the Mick. Base hit to center. Tying run at first, and Mantle, Scott holding him on. Now bring up the dangerous Elston Howard. Howard's projected numbers, again, this is a community-created league with players from 1960 to 1979, so it's purely, absolutely fictional, but it's fun. They took 3 years, and they took an average. So Elston Howard's projected for a 303 with 23 homers, 84 ribbies. Red Sox hope to turn 2 up the middle. Lee throws over, and Mantle gets back. Lee throws over again. Mantle gets... Oh, he got him! Yes! George Scott applies the tag, and Mr. Mantle, your ass is out. Go grab some pine. As Bill Lee glares at the Yankee dugout, Mantle chirping that he got back in. Bill Lee says, sit your fat effing ass down. Bill's a little juiced up. Good job, Billy. 2 outs, base is empty. The pitch to Howard. And that's a base hit. Probably would have scored Mantle. As Howard digs for 3 and he has it. How big was that pickoff now by Bill Lee? 3rd triple for the Yankees. First one that doesn't have the name Roy White on it. White has 2 triples. Now Elston Howard has a 2-out triple. And there's that damn charge once again being played here in the Bronx. Bill Moose Skowron's 0 for 2. On deck, Jackson. Do we walk Skowron to go lefty-lefty? No, we don't. The pitch to the Moose. Grounder, slowly, right side. Scott has it. Takes... Oh, it's a hustle, bang, bang play. And wow, Scott just beats Skowron. The Yankee dugout complaining, but it's out number 3. Let's watch that over again. Slowly hit ball. Scott took it to the bag himself, waving off Lee, and he just gets the Moose by a half step. Top of the 7th, 2-1 Red Sox. So Dave Gardner says, I had to put the home colors back to dark as it screwed up the colors on the schedule page, I think that means. Yeah, sometimes when you switch colors, I've noticed that in football when I do it, because like the Patriots, the older teams obviously were red and white. The new teams, blue and white. Well, when I play the older teams, I want the red and white. That's my favorite uniform, Pat the Patriot on the helmet. I'm an old guy. I like the old stuff. And you start changing the colors. If you don't do it just right, sometimes it does mess up a few things. So. Due up for the Red Sox with a 1-run lead in the top of the 7th, top of the order. Smith, Mantilla, and Rice to face Whitey Ford. Ford's thrown 100 pitches. He's good for approximately 125. Reggie Smith is 0 for 1. He has walked twice and flown out to deep right center. Fisk tagged from first to second. You don't see that quite often. The pitch to Reggie Smith. And he walks for a 3rd time. Whitey Ford is having a lot of difficulty with Smith. Smith at first. Mantilla at the plate. Mantilla singled in a run that tied the game. I'd like to bunt here. But again, he's a horrible bunter. The pitch. We're going to go hit and run. There goes Smith. And Smith is out. A failed hit and run. I believe that was a swing and a miss, and it was. 1 out, base is empty, 2-2 count. The pitch to Mantilla. Slowly hit right side. Randolph has it over to Ford. Skowron ranged too far to his left. Good job by Whitey covering the bag. 2 outs, base is empty for Rice. Rice is 2 for 3. The pitch to Jim Ed Rice. Fly ball, left field. That's carrying. White leaps, and he makes the catch. Bangs into the wall. The side is retired. We go to the bottom of the 7th here in the Bronx. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever go back for its root for your home team. If they lose, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Due up for the Yankees, who trail by 1. Jackson, Boyer, and Dent. Jackson's 0 for 2. The pitch from the lefty, Bill Lee. Fly ball, right field. Evans towards the line, makes the catch. 1 down. Lee has retired Jackson for a 3rd time. The spaceman, clinging to a 1-run lead, will now face Clete Boyer. The pitch to Boyer. Boyer grounds it to Petrocelli. Deep short, throw to Scott, 2 down. Like I said, Bill Lee is a Yankee killer. That's why we started Lee. I'm playing a best out of 9 series. I don't know if I'll show all the games, but I said I want to get game 1, and we're putting Bill Lee on the bump. 2 out, space is empty for the number 9 batter, the shortstop, Bucky Dent. He's 1 for 2. The pitch to Dent. And Dent is 2 for 3. That's why we call him Bucky Bleepin' Dent. Tying run at first. Scott's not going to hold him on. Get a little more range. Top of the order. Randolph's 1 for 3. Singled in his last at-bat. The pitch to Willie. 2 outs. And that is a base hit to left. As that ball gets past Malzone, he couldn't handle it. Dent goes first to third. So with 2 outs, Munson can tie this game or give the Yankees the lead. Thank you very much, DJ John 4444. Greatly appreciate the well wishes. Thank you very much, my friend. And again, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Holidays, Happy whatever you celebrate to one and all. And a blessed new year for everyone. Do you want to pitch to Munson? Munson's 0 for 3. The pitch to Thurman. Fisk wants to make sure they're on the same page. Now the pitch to Munson. And there's a base hit to center. And it's a double and 2-run score. And it's now 3-2 Yankees. So as I just jinxed Bill Lee calling him the Yankee killer, Thurman Munson smashes a double to center. 2-run score. The Yankees take the lead 3-2. As Dent and Randolph score on the Munson 2-out double. Now I'll bring up Roy White. Mantle on deck. Here's the pitch to White. Line shot to left. Canigliaro makes the catch. But the Yankees plate 2. And now lead 3-2 as we go to the top of the 8th. Whitey Ford now once again has a 1-run lead. He will face Petrocelli, Evans, and Canigliaro. Yastrzemski has grabbed a bat in the dugout. The pitch to Rico Petrocelli, 0 for 3. Petrocelli laces it to left center. Tying run at first for Dwight Evans. Evans is 0 for 3. Outstanding fielder. Let's see. Ted Williams just does not hit lefties with this setup. And he's going to be predominantly a DH. That's cool because they have Ted Williams on. A lot of times when they make these teams, they never put Ted Williams on the team in the 60s version. Ted Williams had an outstanding 1960s. He should be on any 60s Red Sox decade team when you're just picking the best players with seasons. Evans, 4 bunter. Dewey's going to swing away. Ford rocks and deals to Evans. Base hit to center. Yes, Petrocelli hits second. And holds first and second. No outs for Tony Canigliaro. Tony sees due. Howard sets the target. The pitch to Canigliaro. Fly ball to White in left. He makes the catch. Petrocelli tags and goes to third. As White had to go to his right, pivot and fire. And here comes Goose Gossage. So Goose Gossage is on the mound with 1 out. Petrocelli at third. Evans at first. Malzone at the plate. He homered back in the top of the 6th to give the Red Sox a 2-1 lead. And now, oh Nelly. Here comes Ted Williams. Ted Williams grabs a bat. He is going to pinch hit. So Ted Williams will pinch hit with 1 out. Yankees hoping to turn 2, and it looks like Randolph is in a shift. Look how far over he is over there. Gossage deals to Ted Williams. Base hit the center. Teddy ball game comes through. Yes, we have a 3-3 ball game. You gotta love Teddy ball game. Evans will hold at second. Ted Williams glares at Gossage and gives him the finger. Good for you, Teddy ball game. Good for you. Let's watch that replay. It was glorious. Booyah! Try to blow a fastball by Ted Williams. I don't care if he's 95 years old. He'll smack that shit right back up the middle. All right, so Williams ties the game. He's not going to stay in the game, obviously, because he can't play third. So Williams ties it. Evans, the go-ahead run at second. Scott will not hit. I think we're going to go with... we'll go with Yastrzemski now. I think we'll go with Yaz. So Williams, I mean, he could play left. Foy's a 7. Foy's probably going to end up playing third. Pete Reynolds could play third too. And he might hit also. I think Foy's the better defender though. He's kind of shaky at third. Lomborg's a 5. We could pinch run Lomborg. We will, Joe Foy will pinch run for Ted Williams as he goes back to the dugout, slaps and hugs galore. So Foy's at first, Evans at second. Williams ties the game up with a pinch hit single. Scott will not bat. We're going to go with Freddie Lynn. 340. Freddie Lynn. Evans 301, but what's his slugging? Lynn's 60. We're going to go Freddie Lynn. His slugging 604. So Freddie Lynn will pinch hit. So they go with Gossage. We go with our lefties off the bench. Evans at second. Foy at first. 1 out. 3-3 ball game. The pitch to Freddie Lynn. That's a fly ball. Mantle racing to his right. Makes the catch. Evans tags and goes to third. 2 outs. Evans at third. Foy at first for Carlton Fisk. We will now bring up Carl Yastrzemski. That means Jimmy Pagliarone will come in to catch. The pitch to Yaz. Fly ball. Mantle on the move to his left. Calls off White. Makes the catch. We have to do wholesale changes all over the place. But we did tie the game on the Ted Williams pinch hit single. So, here's what we do. I want to keep Freddie Lynn in the game. I want to keep Freddie Lynn in the game. Lynn's a 6. Reggie Smith can play left. So we're going to take Canigliaro out. Reggie Smith will move to left. Freddie Lynn to center. Yastrzemski to first. Foy to third. And Pagliarone, he's got a catch. Alright, so that's how that goes. Yastrzemski's a 6 range at first. Foy's a 6 range at third. Reggie Smith, when he moves to center, 6 range, 7 arm. Freddie Lynn in center, 6 range, 7 arm. So Lee, we have a 3-3 ball game. The pitch to Mickey Mantle, who's 1 for 3. And he walks Mantle. That could be it. That could be it for Bill Lee. And I think that's it. That is it for Bill Lee. We're going to go to the monster, Dick Raditz. Problem is, they can go left. Who's on their bench? Oh, my lord. They just have lefties lined up to face Raditz. They'll probably go with Berra. Sparky Lyle. John. I never have any luck with John Wyatt. Dick Drago. If we bring in Raditz, they're gonna go to a lefty. We're gonna stick with Elston Howard. Bill Lee to face Elston Howard. Let's hope to turn 2 here. We picked off Mantle the other time. Lee throws over Yastrzemski. Ooh. Throw over again. Mantle gets back. Shorten that lead up. The pitch to Howard. Hit and run. That was a hit and run. Foul ball. 2-2 count. Throw over to first again. And the fans are booing. Boo some more. More boos. Now the pitch to Howard. And he walks Elston Howard. Oh, God. Mantle to second, Howard to first, and that's it for Bill Lee. Who could they go? Chambliss. They're going to go to Chambliss. Sparky Lyle. That will stop. That will stop. Going with Dick Raditz. Let's see if they pinch hit. So no outs. Mantle at second. Howard at first. They reached on walks, I'm pretty sure. Yep. The pitch to Skowron from Raditz. And he strikes him out. Wow, they stuck with Skowron. And Raditz set him up beautifully with the fastball. Then fooled him. Big swing and the miss on the breaking pitch. So here's Reggie Jackson now. Here's Reggie Jackson. That's it for Raditz. Sparky Lyle, who plays for both teams, comes in. The pitch to Jackson. Fly ball. Evans. Oh, nuts. That's gone. Reggie Jackson pulls his Mr. October in July. He crushes a Sparky Lyle slider for a 3-run blast to right, and it's 6-3 Yankees. Oh, bippity boppity, painful boom to the moon. Boom goes the ball, and Reginald Martinez Jackson touches them all. Dwight Evans could only stop and stare as Jackson sends it into the upper decks at Yankee Stadium. 6-3 Yankees. So we try to match up righty-lefty, righty-lefty. Here's the pitch from Lyle to Boyer. Boyer fly ball deep center. Freddie Lynn makes the running catch. 2 outs. Now Lyle deals quickly to Bucky Dent, who's 2 for 3. Grounder back to Lyle. Over to Yastrzemski. But the damage was done. The 1-out, 2-run homer, a 3-run homer by Jackson gives the Yankees a 6-3 lead in Game 1, best of 9. Gossage on the bump will face Smith, Mantilla, and Rice. Pete Reynolds will pinch hit. For Reggie Smith. Gossage deals to Pete Reynolds. Grounder up the middle. Dent has it. Ranging to the bag. Throws to Skowron. 1 out. Red Sox down to 2 outs now. Felix Mantilla. Well, let's empty the bench, folks. Cecil Cooper will pinch hit for Mantia. The pitch to Coop. Grounder up the middle. Randolph backhands it behind the bag. Pivots and fires to Skowron. So they cannot penetrate that middle of the Yankees defense in the infield. 2 outs, base is empty. Gossage would pick up the win as he blew the save. Here's Jim Ed Rice. The pitch from Gossage to Rice. Swing and a miss. And the Yankees come back to beat the Red Sox 6-3. You bastards. Torturing me once again, just like my childhood. So a good win for New York. I think Reggie Jackson has to be player of the game with that 3-run homer. Let's find out. Well, we don't need to see the recap. We know that after Ted Williams tied it up with a pinch hit single in the top of the 8th, 3-3, the Red Sox had an opportunity to get more runs, but they couldn't. With 1 out, Reggie Jackson hit a 3-run homer, second deck down the right field line to give the Yankees a 6-3 victory. Gossage blew the save but gets the win in an inning and 2/3. Bill Lee takes the loss as he came apart in the bottom of the 8th. Those 2 walks came back to haunt him. Raditz got his man, but Sparky Lyle could not get Reginald Martinez Jackson. Jackson 1 for 4, 3-run homer wins the game. Elston Howard 2 for 3 with a triple. Roy White 2 for 4 with 2 triples. Malzone was 1 for 3 for the Red Sox with a homer. And again, Ted Williams, it was worth it. Teddy Ballgame came off the bench, singled on a fastball up the middle to tie the game, and gave Goose Gossage the finger after he touched first base. All right, let's go to pitching. Lee, 7 innings, 10 hits, 5 runs, all earned, 2 walks, 2 Ks. Raditz got his only batter out via the K. Lyle went 2/3 of an inning, but he gave up the 3-run homer to Jackson. Then he settled down, but it was too late. Christopher Slovak, who's back in the States, joins us in the chat. He says, at least Myra didn't miss a 20-yard game-winning field goal. That's true. Gossage blew the save but gets the win. Ford went 7 1/3 innings, 9 hits, 3 runs. They were all earned. Gave up a homer to Malzone, walked 3, struck out 6. Gossage, an inning and 2/3. He gets the win. Again, he blew the save. His 1 hit was given up to Ted Williams, who tied the game. But the run was charged to Whitey Ford. He also had 1 strikeout. Batting, Red Sox had 10 hits, but none of them were off the bat of Reggie Smith, though he walked 3 times. He was 0 for 1. Pete Reynolds, the pinch hitter, 0 for 1. Felix Mantilla, 1 for 4 with a ribby and a strikeout. Cecil Cooper, pinch hitter, 0 for 1. Jim Rice, 2 for 5 with 2 strikeouts. Petrocelli, 1 for 4 with a run scored and a strikeout. Dwight Evans, 1 for 4 with a strikeout. Tony Canigliaro, 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Jim Pagliarone came in with all the switches. He caught, he did not hit. Frank Malzone, 1 for 3, had a home run. So that he has a ribby and a run scored. Ted Williams, pinch hitter off the bench, 1 for 1, knocked in a run. Joe Foy went in to play third, did not hit. The boomer George Scott, 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Freddie Lynn pinch hit, stayed in to play center. He was 0 for 1. Fisk was 2 for 3 with a run scored. Yastrzemski pinch hit, he was 0 for 1, stayed in to play first. The Red Sox in defeat, 36 at-bats, 3 runs, 10 hits, 3 ribbies, 3 walks, 7 Ks, and a home run off the bat of Big Frank Malzone. They are down 0-1 in the best of 9. And we're using Action PC Baseball 2022. The animation is much, much more smoother. They still have the glitch with the photos not being right when you're using the player photos with replays sometimes. But I can live with that. Willie Randolph, 2 for 4 with a run scored. Munson was 1 for 4 with 2 ribbies. He doubled. Roy White, 2 for 4 with a run scored. He had 2 triples. Yankees had 3 triples. Elston Howard had the other one. Mantle was 1 for 3 with a run scored and a walk. Elston Howard 2 for 3, a run scored, a ribby, a walk, and a triple. Bill Muscarin 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Reggie Jackson, the big 3-run homer, that was his only hit, but it was good enough to win the game for the Yankees. 1 for 4, 3 ribbies, a run scored, and a strikeout. Clete Boyer had an error and was 0 for 4 at the plate, the Yankee third baseman. Bucky Dent 2 for 4 with a run scored, a strikeout, and a double. The Yankees in a Game 1 victory, best of 9. 34 at-bats, 6 runs, 11 hits, 6 ribbies, 2 walks, 3 Ks, 2 doubles, 3 triples, and a homer. And a partridge in a pear tree. Who's the player of the game? I have to say it's Jackson. Let's see if they agree with me. Let's find out. Reggie Jackson. So there you have it. Recap, play-by-play, looks the same. I think it looks bigger, the lettering to me, but I could be wrong. DJ John 444 says, great call, Al. Have a good night. Merry Christmas to you and Nurse Teresa and your families. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas to one and all also. Thank you very much, DJ John 444. I've never gone back to see what this film does. I think it's just play-by-play, the big plays. Let's see if we can... I've never actually seen this work, but anyhow. All right, so I like the animation. I think it's much more smoother. Yankees take a 1-0 lead, best of 9. You can see it there. Now let's click on this for a second. Okay, let's click on this. Now let's go to film. Okay, so that's what that does. And they've had it in there before. I just never looked at it. So it's basically giving you a summary or a synopsis, however you want to call it, of the game. That's pretty cool. And they've had this in prior versions. I just never really looked at it. All right. What do we want to look at here? Again, I was just doing it for gameplay. And this is a fan-created, community-created league. And I'll just show you the Yankees real quick. Their pitchers are Whitey Ford, Ron Guidry, Ralph Terry, Ed Figueroa, Mel Stottlemyre, Fritz Peterson, Jim Bowden, Sparky Lyle out of the bullpen, Ron Davis out of the bullpen, Rich Gossage out of the bullpen, Dick Tidrow out of the bullpen, emergency starter, long reliever, Lindy McDaniel, bullpen, Steve Hamilton, he's like a long reliever too, emergency starter, and Jack Acker. Batters now, let's go home runs. Roger Maris, Mickey Mantle, Reggie Jackson, Greg Nettles, Bobby Mercer, this is a good team, Bill Scarin, Elston Howard, Yogi Berra, Roy White, Thurman Munson, Clete Boyer, Chris Chambliss, Mickey Rivers, Tony Kubek, Bobby Richardson, Willie Randolph, Bucky Dent. You can see the Orioles are projected, if you play out the season, to win. The Red Sox, the pitching is not really bueno. Bill Lee, Ray Kolb. We only have one lefty starter. Again, it only goes to 79, so there's no Bruce Hurst. Dennis Eckersley, he'll probably pitch game 2. Bill Mambo Ketz, Sonny Siebert, Jim Lomberg, Bob Stanley, Dick Raditz, Louis Tiant. Maybe we go Tiant game 2. Bill Campbell, Dick Drago, John Wyatt, Sparky Lyle, Tom Bergmeyer. They're all out of the pen. Stanley can pitch out of the pen or start. Batters: Rice, Yastrzemski, Petrocelli, Canigliaro, Lynn, Smith, Evans, Fisk, Ted Williams. Love Teddy Ballagame. Scott, Mantilla, Malzone, Foy, Cooper, Paglaroni, Andrews, and Reynolds. I think we have another couple. And Rick Burleson. Where is the projection? Right here. They give you because I'm doing a playoff, so I didn't change. When I do a season, I back up the file, so I keep a clean season. But that's a projection. The Orioles must be loaded. And I didn't load all the right Oriole pitchers in. This is something I play offline. So their pitchers: McNally, Palmer, Cuellar, 320 game winners right there. McGregor, 16 game winner. Milt Pappas, 15 game winner. Robin Roberts, 12 game winner. And Steve Barber, Stu Miller, Hoyt Wilhelm, he's out of the pen. Dick Hall, Pete Rickard, Mo Drabowski, Grant Jackson, Eddie Watt. Batters, let's see. Jim Gentile, very good player. Frank Robinson, Boog Powell, Eddie Murray, Doug DeCense, Brooks Robinson, Gus Triandos, Kenny Singleton, Don Buford, Don Baylor, Bobby Grich, Paul Blair, Davey Johnson, Merv Redeman, Louis Aparicio, Al Bunbury, Rick Dempsey, I think they got, and Mark Belanger from Pittsfield, Massachusetts. Well, I tried to mix and match there, Uncle Dave, and we got burnt. Jackson hit a 3-run homer off Sparky Lyle, who plays for both teams. Let's look at the Mets. That's going to be intriguing. Pitchers: Tom Seaver, Jerry Koosman, John Matlack. 3 good starters right there. Very good. Gary Gentry, not bad. Craig Swan, Tug McGraw, relief pitcher, long relief also. Jim McAndrews, Nolan Ryan, who's still wild, but that's interesting. Ray Sadecki, Ron Taylor, Skip Lockwood, again, relief pitcher there. Bob Apodaca, Danny Frisella, and Cal Kuntz, who I'm not familiar with. Batters, this is where they're going to stink. Yeah, you can see that. Tommy Agee. They're not bad batters, but they just don't have a lot of pop. They're not going to knock in a lot of runs. But we might play a Mets game. I mean, we might be able to hit and run and stuff with the Go-Go Mets. Tommy Agee, John Milner, Rusty Staub, Legrand à l'Orange, Lee Mazzilli, Don Clendenin, Wayne Garrett, Cleon Jones, John Stearns, Joel Youngblood, Steve Henderson, Ed Charles, Ed Cranepool, Ken Boswell, Jerry Grody, Ron Hunt, Mike Phillips, Felix Millan, and Bud Harrelson. So that's not a bad team. Dodgers. Let's take a look at the Dodgers. So again, in this projection, Pittsburgh wins the East by 10 games. Holy cow. Again, it's a projection. I didn't play it out. 91 and 71. Cincinnati, the West, 94-6. Ooh, let's look at Cincinnati. I bet you they got a... So Frank Robinson plays on the Reds and the Orioles. That makes sense. Pitching, mediocre at best. Jim Maloney, highly overrated. I think he pitched on the 70 World Series team. And probably others. Or was on the Reds. I think he was on the 70 World Series team. Bob Perkey, Jim O'Toole, Don Gullett, Gary Nolan, Tom Seaver. That's because he went there in 77. So Seaver's on 2 teams. Joe Nuxhall, Pedro Borbon, and Tom Seaver. That's 15-8 with a 2.83. Actually, their ERAs are pretty damn good here. And the whips aren't bad. Carroll Clay, Wayne Granger, Jim Boston, Raleigh Eastwick, Bill Henry. Batters, this is a scary lineup. Or set of batters. Foster, bench, Frank Robinson, Tony Perez, Lee May, Joe Morgan, Vada Pinson, Gordy Coleman, not familiar with him, Leo Cardenas, Bobby Tolan, Johnny Edwards. So those are the catchers, Edwards and bench. Concepcion, Rose, Griffey, Geronimo, Casco, Tommy Helms, and Dave Collins. It's not a bad team at all. And they're projected to take the West. Let's look at the Dodgers quick. Pitching, this should be insane. Koufax, Drysdale, Sutton, Messersmith, Odestein, Burt Happy Hooten, Tommy John, Mike Marshall out of the pen, Ron Peranowski out of the pen. Charlie Huff out of the pen. Ed Robeck out of the pen. Phil Regan out of the pen. Jim Brewer, Bob Miller. That's an outstanding pen, boy. Batters, again, not a lot of pop. Well, I mean, decent pop, but not tremendous pop. Garvey, Big Frank Howard, Hondo. Reggie Smith, who plays on the Red Sox also. Ron Say, Dusty Baker, Tommy Davis, Davey Lopes, Wally Moon, Jim Lefevre. Willie Davis, Steve Yeager, Ron Fairley, Willie Crawford, Wes Parker, Johnny Roseborough, Jim Gilliam, Bill Russell. Not that Bill Russell. And Maury Wills. That's a good team. That's another good team. Let's look at the Royals real quick. Pitching should be pretty good. Steve Busby, Dennis Leonard, Larry Gura, Al Fitzmaurice. Dick Drago plays on 2 teams. Paul Splittorff, Doug Bird, Marty Patton, Mike Hedlund, not familiar with him. Tom Bergmeyer plays on 2 teams. Mark Littell, Bruce Del Canton, Ted Abernathy, and Steve Mingori. I think Steve Mingori was a former Red Sox. I think. I don't remember. Batters. Brett McRae, Willie Wilson, Amos Otis, Lou Piniella. He was a Kansas City Athletic, so obviously they put them on the... Was he a Royal or an Athletic? I think he was... Could have been a Royal, maybe. Al Collins, John Wathen, Tom Poquette, Darrell Porter, Cookie Rojas, Clint Hurdle, John Mayberry, Paul Scull, Frank White, U.L. Washington, Fran Healy, Bob Oliver, and that is it. So I think this is and this is a fan. If you haven't checked this site out, I'm gonna just go real quick. Because it'll come up on this screen here. Let's go here. Actually, let's go over here. It's a community, Action PC community. If I go here and I go, there it is. I just had it. Action PC Sports Community. And you go to baseball, and then you go seasons, and see that it's pretty cool. 1901 to 1919, 3-year franchise, and they take some sort of average with the 3 years. And then you have 19. These are free. These are created by the community, which is another cool thing with Action PC games. So even if you just buy the basic game at the lower dollar value, you can come here and download and play some fun games. 1920 to 1942, they made a 1926 Negro Leagues. 1946 to 1949. But I thought this would be fun. 1960 to 1979. I have all these right here I downloaded. And then they have Pacific Coast League, some Japanese leagues. They have, do you remember the Senior Baseball League? They have that somewhere. Here it is, 1989-1990 Senior Professional Baseball League. They have some really cool football. Again, these are all free downloads. 1938 college, 46 college, 51 college, 56 college. Jim Brown should have won the Heisman in 56. 1963 college, 68 college, 69 college, 70 college, 73 college, 74, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 87. So again, and they have Division 2, Division 3. They also have, if you're looking for fields here, you go to images under football, and they have lots of different fields. So, cool stuff here. Just, you should always know your resources, and you can... Oh, they got a new one, NFL coach photos. That's new. That just came out in November 28th. NFL coaches photos 1960 to 2021. Click on the download, put it in the proper thing, and it should work. You have USFL logos, WFL logos. Anyway, let's close out of that. Back to this. Thank you very much. Hey, Jake Cruz. Hope all is well. Thank you to Jake Cruz, Dave Gardner, DJ John 444, Sox Arizona, Kurt Berglund. Have a safe trip, my friend. Enjoy your vacation with your wife. God bless. Brad Church and Jim L. All right, well, we didn't win. We took it on the chin, 6-3. And again, it was 3-3 going into the bottom of the 8th. 1 out. Reggie Jackson hit a 3-run homer. And that basically won the game as Gossage sent the Red Sox down 1-2-3 in the top of the 9th. Thank you very much. Health and happiness. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Happy New Year. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Stay safe. Be smart. God bless. Love you all. Greatly appreciate your time. If you enjoyed it, smack the like button. You know the deal. Check out all the other wonderful content creators in the community. See you soon. Bye-bye. Love